Konnichiwa, watashi no channel yokoso. Asu. Haha, welcome to the channel, folks. Another great prediction. I think that was 14 out of 17 wins or 15 out of 18 fight wins. Anyway, I predicted the fight wasn't going to last long. It was going to finish before the 6th round. And it finished on the 6th round with a knockout. My money is on early finish. And if you're feeling bold, a bet on Inoue to claim victory between rounds 1 to 6 seems like a solid choice at 6 to 5 odds. And it was a good bet, 6 to 5. Okay, we just saw a great fighter winning on Monday in Japan. Naoya Inoue beating Luis Nery. But was a bit of a shock and scary at first for Inoue. First round, Nery knocks Inoue down. Inoue brain thinking, oh no, not in front of 55,000 fans and millions watching. It was more of an embarrassment than the knockdown. But Inoue was smart and waited until the F count to get his composure back. And after that shock and embarrassment, he pulled himself together and he started to fight with his brains rather than going in all guns blazed. When Inoue got up and beat the count, Nery couldn't believe it. Well, it's still Nery's fate. Psychologically, Nery was fazed and disappointed when Inoue got up, and his confidence went low and started to question himself. Nery gave his best shot, and Inoue still got up. How can that be? It was like he shot a dangerous animal but only wounded it. And now that dangerous animal is after him. And there is nothing like a wounded dangerous animal coming at you. Inoue bided his time and started to dissect Nery slowly and surely. When Inoue knocked Nery down first time, Nery's confidence went down even more. And when Inoue landed that first knockdown punch and Nery felt it, he started to realize he can't beat Inoue. And he started to crumble like a digested biscuit. Then in the 6th round, he ran out of nerves, determination, and ideas and realized this guy is too good. And when Inoue started to unleash his punches, Nery was only thinking, what time is the next flight back to Mexico? So is Inoue good enough to move up a division? In my opinion, it's a bit risky. As you move up a division, you face a heavier punches and taller fighters. And as we see Nery knock down Inoue in first round, but got up, but can he get up if he got punched by heavier fighters? So can Inoue take a heavier solid punch? In upper 126-pound featherweight division, there are some heavy punches and taller fighters. WBC champ Ray Vargas will tower over Inoue. And then there's a hard-hitting Raymond Ford, WBA champ, and a few others. Even Nick Bolt will give Inoue a hard time. There are some talks about meeting Tank Davis. Well, he can forget that fight. Tank Davis will knock him out within a few rounds. Besides, Inoue won't be able to make the weight. And Tank won't be able to come down to 122 or 126 pounds. So the best bet for Inoue is to wait a couple of years in his division. Make as much money as he can, then try 126 pounds, because eventually he will get beat. Bob Arum was talking to Sam Goodman in Tokyo, and possibly Inoue is going to face Australian Sam Goodman, number 1 ranked in WBO and IBF rankings. Sam keeps saying he will demolish Inoue, another trash talker who wants to get into the ring with a monster and get knocked out within few rounds and get his paycheck and go back to Australia and drink beer on the beach. Conclusion, Sam Goodman has no chance of beating Inoue, and Inoue should stay in the 122 division longer. In other ponds, there are bigger fishes and eat smaller fishes. And if you go to a bigger pond, there are barracudas that will eat Japanese koi fish. This weekend, we have Lomachenko taking on George Kambosos in Australia. Lomachenko should beat Kambosos easily. If you'd like me to give an analysis and prediction, please leave it in the comments section below. Goshido, arigatou gozaimasu. Ita. As always, thank you for watching, folks, and see you next time.